Well, let me say this right here. I work with OGU, right? This is an organization in South Dallas, and they deal with Stop the Violence. And one thing that I'm going to tell you from being where I come from, I come out of violence. I come from fighting. So I don't mind violence. I ain't gonna say I love violence, but I come to become familiar with violence, right? And what I think we see in today's society is a lack of disrespect, right? And a lack of disrespect comes from a lack of accountability. And that's why I want to teach young people about family. The most important thing that your family is supposed to do is hold you accountable, not a gang member, not a crip or blood, but your family. But unfortunately, our families don't know no better. They might not know how to do it right. They might not know the importance of doing it, right? So what ends up happening is you go to the streets, or nobody holds you accountable. And when nobody holds you accountable, you become out of control with your character. You start doing shit that you know better than doing. But since nobody's telling you how to maintain your character, you get in front of somebody who you don't know, and you get out of character, and you do shit that you don't even know what you're doing. And you say shit that you don't even know better. And then before you know it, you really then disrespected somebody that you don't even know, don't tolerate that shit, and then you end up dead. Now, in my reality, I don't believe life is fair, right? So therefore, I don't go around thinking that everybody is going to like me or respect me. I got shot when I was 13, and I lived all across this country. I moved from Louisiana to Texas before I moved here. I moved out of Louisiana. A lot of people don't know that I moved from Louisiana before I moved to Texas. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I lived all over. I lived in Memphis. I lived in Dallas. I lived in Albuquerque. I lived in Colorado Springs. But I grew up most of my time on Adelia, right down the street. I got shot in 1990 in Adelia Heights, gang banging.
Oh, you from Afghanistan?
Yeah, I'm from the original, the first person who made it cool to walk down here. Yeah, the original.
My bad, Nawf got it saying.
So when people want to say, "Oh man," I want to apologize for all the people out here who I gave that reputation to. I can definitely say I contributed to having that dump. You in North Dallas or the North Afghanistan or the Bin Laden shit, all that shit, man. Look here, we was really Bin Laden for real, man. And I apologize for that. And I went to prison for that shit, man. And I'm not proud to say it, but again, I can totally understand how somebody can be willing to throw their life away trying to stand on principles that really they thinking they made in their mind. The only difference between then and now is I'd rather leave you alone than kill you.
That's wise.